crime spree starting to feel disturbingly familiar. From 2005 to 2006, you may remember a pair of serial shooters terrorized the valley. ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing has been digging into what happened a decade ago to see what it can teach us about what's happening right now. Dave?
Well, serial shooters Dale Hausner and Sam Dietman shot and killed innocent people across the valley for more than a year before they were caught. And if their case teaches us anything, it's the hunt for the current shooter or shooters could take hundreds of officers and around-the-clock police work.
9 years ago, these two men were finally brought to justice.
State your full name.
Dale Sean Hausner.
What happened on this early August morning in 2006 ended a 13-month shooting spree that killed 8 people, 10 animals, and hurt 19 more innocent victims.
I'd like to see him prove it. They're going to have to prove it.
To investigate the current shooting spree, DPS says they brought in federal investigators and Phoenix police to help. At this point, DPS won't say how many officers are dedicated to the case. But in 2006, when police were hunting for the serial shooters and another serial killer, dubbed the Baseline Killer, more than 200 officers were assigned to the cases. And like the current investigation, it included uniform and undercover officers. Surveillance teams worked in shifts around the clock and around the valley. This is a map of the 36 shootings linked to Hauser and Dietman. And also like the current case, police posted billboards and a reward, generating more than 8,000 tips and leads. In the end, tips from the public were credited with helping officers identify both suspects, which is why DPS is urging anyone with information about the current shooter or shooters to call them.
If you drive that stretch of roadway, always be vigilant. Under these circumstances, be hyper-vigilant.
By now, we've all heard police refer to this current serial shooting spree as domestic terrorism. Well, there's another case that's very similar to what we are going through right now. During 1 month in 2012, a serial shooter in Michigan fired at 23 different drivers. That man was charged and convicted on terrorism charges, and he will serve up to 40 years in prison.
Thanks so much, Dave. You know, these freeway shootings are frightening for all of us in the community. We all drive these roads from time to time, and there's nothing more important to us or to you than staying safe.
So here's the deal. We've dedicated the full resources of our newsroom here to this story in search of answers, what to watch for on the roads, how authorities go after suspects, as you just saw in Dave's story. It's our commitment to you every single day until these crimes are solved. And if you want breaking news updates on this, sent straight to your smartphone or tablet, just download our free ABC 15 mobile app.